You're listening to MMA Oddsbreaker. I'm Frank Trigg. This week, we're talking to John Doomsday Howard. He's sitting over there in Boston, Mass, getting ready for his fight. Coming up here on December 28th, here at MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. John, is this going to be the first Christmas that you're going to be spending on the West Coast?
Yes, I think, yeah, it is. It'll be the first Christmas, man. And I'm actually excited, man. I never did Christmas in Vegas, man. Hopefully everything goes right, and I could do New Year's too.
New Year's is absolutely crazy out here. It's absolutely amazing. They shut the entire strip down. You can't drive down unless you're a cab or a limo. Everyone has to walk everywhere. If you're a local, for us, it's a complete pain in the ass because we live here, and it's just like our town gets overrun for 2 days. But it's absolutely amazing if you can get down the strip. So hopefully you can spend New Year's here. But Christmas is kind of a weird holiday. If you're single and you're working, it's not a problem. But if you have a family and you want to be someplace, it's kind of tough here in Vegas for Christmas. What are your plans going to be on the 25th?
I'm gonna be up there. The UFC has to find another 24th, man. So I'm gonna be up there, and it's sad for me a little bit because I do have kids. I got 3 daughters, man. But what you gotta do, man? Sometimes you like work, and hopefully I can get a Christmas bonus, man, and come back with more presents.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a neat fight. You're fighting Siyar Bahadurzada. It's a great fight. But first, let's go back to your last fight against Uriah Hall. You won a split decision. That was in August or September, I believe, and you won a split decision in that one. And you really showed how if you just don't bite into Uriah Hall's craziness, his spinning strikes, his this unorthodox style, that anybody can pretty much beat him as they want to. He used a lot more wrestling in that one. How is this fight with Siyar going to be different than it was with Uriah Hall?
Well, Siyer's a lot more experienced. He has a longer record than Uriah Hall. Siyar is tough. He's a tough motherfucker. And he goes hard. He bangs, man. He bangs, and that kid could take some shots. So I'm going to be smart about this fight, man. But I'm going to bang it too, man. If we get into a prison match, I'm down for that, man. And I'm excited. But Siyar has a lot more experience, man. He's been around the country and the world a lot more than Uriah Hall. Uriah Hall's still wet behind the ears. He is very good, very talented, but he has a lot of experience again. And Siyar has been around the block a few times. So it makes it an interesting fight, man. But also I want to say, man, is you called that fight, man. You told me that you haven't won it because I have more experience, man. And I agree with you, man. And it was right at that point, man. Everybody bought it's like, oh, he's a great thing. He's a next big thing. And I was like, no, I don't think he's not. Who has he fought? He fought some up-to-minute fighter kids. And I'm a legit UFC fighter. It was been around the block, and I got the win, man. So thank you, man, for having me back on that.
Well, you just tell if you watch the sport and you see how things are going that guys are on these 8, 9, 10 win streaks, but then they haven't fought anybody tough, and you see kind of they're fighting inexperienced guys. They're fighting guys that are tough to them because they're inexperienced, just like their competition. And when they step up to a guy, when you're 7-4 or 7-3 at the time, and you step up to a guy that was 20-8. When he fought you, it's like there's a lot more experience, and that goes a long way now in this game. Yes, it doesn't mean as much as it used to, 5, 6 years ago, but experience makes a big deal. You and Siyar are evenly matched as far as experience. You're 21-8, he's 21-5-1. The biggest thing I see with him is that of his 21 victories, 11 are KO, 6 submissions, and 4 decisions. His losses only come by decision and submission. He's not a guy that gets knocked out. He's not a guy he takes a lot of heavy shots, like you said. He gets beat up quite easily, but he doesn't ever stop coming forward. Did that go into did that decision, that style, mindset of his, did that go into how you were deciding to make your game plan up for this fight?
Yeah, actually it is, man, because I've been knocked out, man. People are scared to stay in big with him. I'm not, man. I'm always up for the challenge, man. When I fought David Robinson, he was undefeated, never been knocked out. Then he met me, and he got the worst knockout in his lifetime. And I'm off for the game, man. And to be fair, I've never been technically knocked out either. This out of my record, there's like a TKO thing, but that's because of a doctor stoppers, not because someone put me down. Oh. So I'm up for the challenge, man. I think he's a good fighter. He's a tough chin, but I'm willing to touch it, man. What I like about Siyar is he will exchange with you. He'll let you hit him. So I'm gonna give him my best, man. If he can take it, then so be it. But I'm also a smart fighter. If the stuff is not going well, I have other players. I play in ABC all the way down to the alphabet, man. So we'll see what happens. But my first pick is to be the first guy to knock him out cold.
Well, John, thanks for coming up here on MMA Oddsbreaker. I appreciate you spending a couple minutes with us. Hopefully, because I'll be in town for Christmas. Hopefully, you and I will bump into each other during Christmas, and maybe we have a little meal together.
But man, I'm done with that. As a matter of fact, man, this is your time, man. After my big victory, man, let's link up and have some and party, man. Let's do it big, man. Let's show me what Vegas is about, baby.
You know it. We can do it for sure. Hopefully, we'll be able to spend all of your win bonus.
Hey, man, that challenge me because I'm down for that, man. I'm going to have to do it, too.
All right, John. We'll talk to you soon, bud.
All right, thank you, brother.